talking before we went on the air. There are a lot of flags here that people don't understand. There's this one here with the come and take it. That is with the cannon on it.
I love cannons.
This one is the is it the Gilead? Go. I forgot I was in Texas.
It's all right. It's got a muscle and a sword with blood. I like it.
Yeah. What it is
It's Goliad.
Goliad. We would rather cut our
right arm than live under tyranny.
We would rather take off our right arm.
Live under tyranny.
So, Texas, why are you here, Ted? Well, you know, I think of the people in the media. I read a story in the LA Times that is just absolutely amazing, where they were saying,
Call us idiots.
Idiots.
You know who these idiots are? These are my fellow idiots. We get up really early. We work with all the heart and soul we possibly can. We are driven by a simple American dream: be the best that you can be. We don't want our government to do anything for us. We want everything we can do for the United States of America. It's so simple and stupid.
Here's where they also go awry. They don't understand that in the media, and they also don't understand. They really truly believe that these people are here because they are GOP stooges. That they are.
I know a bunch of Democrats over here. These are my hunting buddies. No, there's some good Democrats out there that logic is alive and well in this country. The general media is allergic to logic. These people are addicted to logic, and they come in all stripes. Democrats, Republicans, Libertarians, Independents like myself.
So, I'm just playing devil's advocate here. Where were these people when George W. Bush was in office?
Well, they were too silent because the hell hadn't quite gotten hot enough yet. It's now so apparent with Fedzilla coming in and literally walking into our living rooms and blowtorching our paychecks. It's so obvious. All we really want here today is accountability. We need to have a government that lives within their means because it's our means. These people have alarm clocks. They get up early. They know that hard times means you try harder, not that you make more excuses.
You know, I'm amazed at how many people, you read the words of the Founding Fathers now where you hear Benjamin Franklin say, you know, the best way to help people in poverty is to make them uncomfortable in their poverty.
Yeah, so that they want comfort. That's what capitalism is.
And that's the exact opposite of the direction that we're going now.
I see that. Yeah.
And the other thing that Benjamin Franklin talked about was that Washington shouldn't be a full-time job. You should have to go and work. This is a part-time gig for you. You'd go to Washington and you wouldn't work all around the clock because you'd lose touch with that.
You're talking about the corruption that is widespread in politics and in both parties where they don't feel accountable. They've been operating with impunity forever. They can vote themselves raises. They can give themselves 90% of their paycheck forever, even if we fire them after the first term. It is so unfair. It is so unequal. Everybody here has to sacrifice for comfort. It seems that Fedzilla wants us to sacrifice more for their comfort. And it's just not fair, and the people are finally standing up.
And now some fresh pickings from the political grapevine. Police in Cincinnati say at least 4,000 people showed up Sunday for a grassroots protest of wasteful government spending in general and President Obama's stimulus package and budget in particular. It was one of many Tea Party protests around the country inspired by the Revolutionary War-era Boston Tea Party protesting British taxation. Protesters had signs reading, "Give us liberty, not debt," and "Where's my bailout?" One report states there are more than 150 Tea Parties scheduled across the nation in upcoming months. The events so far have been largely ignored by the mainstream media, but several blogs are tracking them. The conservative Newsbusters writes on the coverage so far, quote, "Compare that to these networks practically fell all over themselves to report war protests after the public's opinion changed concerning Iraq in late 2003.
Ancestors fought in the first revolution against England.
Wow.
And they're back. We're all back. My whole family.
Oh, beautiful for pilgrim feet who stir impassioned stress.
Hillsborough.
Test. 1, 1, 1.
Drop the taxes, drop socialism. Okay, let's see, you're here with your 2-year-old and you're already in debt. Why are you here today, sir?
Because I hear a president say that he believed in what Lincoln stood for. Lincoln's primary thing was he believed that people had the right to liberty and they had the right...
Sir, what does this have to do with taxes? What does this have to do with your taxes? Do you realize that you're eligible for a $400 credit?
Finish my point. Lincoln believed that people had the right to share in the fruits of their own labor and that government should not take it. And we have clearly gotten to that point.
Wait. Did you know that the state of Lincoln gets $50 billion out of these stimulus? That's $50 billion for this state, sir.
Ma'am, can you stop this, sir? Hold on.
Okay, well, Kira, we'll move on over here. I think you get the general tenor of this. It's anti-government, anti-CNN, since this is highly promoted by the right-wing conservative network Fox. And since I can't really hear much more, and I think this is not really family viewing, toss it back to you, Kira.
All right, and I know Susan Rosen's having a hard time hearing me, but wow, that is the prime example of what we're following across the country there. Susan pointed out everything plain and clear of what she's dealing with.
There aren't that many signs that have Hitler and Obama. There's not.
Obama is the Antichrist.
You know what?
Obama is
You are not talking to regular mainstream people. You picked people to talk to.
That's right. That's right.
I don't have a sign. You're not talking to. You didn't talk to him. He doesn't have a sign.
Why don't you tell me why you're here?
We're here because we are sick and tired of the government taking our money and spending it in ways that we have no say in. We have no say whatsoever. The government is being run by the Federal Reserve Bank, and they are getting all of our money. Our kids' money, our grandkids' money. It's not fair.
What if someone said to you, well, your elected officials voted for this stimulus package?
They all need to be thrown out. They're all Congress. It's not just, this is not just Democrats. It's not Republicans. It's all of them. All of them. It's Congress. Bush voted for all this. Obama voted for all of it.
It doesn't really matter to you whether it's Republican or Democrat.
Absolutely not. And most people who are here do not believe that it's just the Republicans or just the Democrats.
And what group are you with that brought you out here?
Hey, you want to hear I'm a suburban, self-employed woman. I don't have a group.
No, I mean, how did you find out about it then?
Oh, it's all over the news. It's everyone. We all do.
Like online.
Oh yeah, it's all over online. What do you think the internet is for? Are you trying to play stupid?
You know, you really don't need to be so antagonistic.
Well, but we have watched what you've been doing here, and it's not fair.
Talking to people who are holding signs.